Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm starting a new series called Car Talk because I'm not very creative, and I'm gonna talk about cars. So there's that. Anyway, while I'm sitting here in my GR Corolla, enjoying the drive, running some errands, I figured I'd take a second and talk about Toyota. Because Toyota has absolutely lost their mind lately. And we're loving it. I am, for sure. And I'm sure many other car enthusiasts are, or at least people that love Toyota. What they're doing is just absolutely mental recently. In terms of enthusiast cars, performance cars. You know, going back to a few years old news, you know, not by now, but they gave us a new Supra, a new 86, they released the GR Yaris, they released the GR Corolla. That's all news. They released the Corolla Morizo and the Yaris GRMN. Those are fantastic cars. The GRMN is just a mental car. That's nothing new by now. However, they've recently updated the GR Corolla. They recently updated the GR Yaris. On paper, the changes in the Corolla are absolutely fantastic. They updated the location for the trailing arms in the back, the mounting points for the trailing arms, new front struts, different bumper, additional sub-radiator, automatic transmission coolers, all the good stuff. On paper, it just seems fantastic. The Yaris, they made even more balls to the wall. That, if I may, that car already had a better power to weight ratio than this car, even though it had less power. But they gave it the 300 horsepower version of the G16. So that car now has an even better, an insane power to weight ratio. Along with the facelift, they introduced two new special edition Yarises, the Seb and Kala, which are very limited, Japan only, but special cars. One could only dream of having, even just seeing one of those, let alone owning one of those. And obviously none of the GR Yarises we get here, and you know, I could only dream of having a GRMN Yaris, or even seeing one, to be fair. However, that brings me to another point. In some recent spy shots that have appeared, it seems Toyota is testing, and that's what all the rumors are saying. All the major news, car news outlets have reported it. Well, maybe not major, but decently big ones. It seems like the Toyota could be testing a GRMN Corolla, which is a car that I have been waiting for, dreaming of, I was going to say ever since this car was announced, but probably even way before that. I mean, you know, all the rumors, and then first it was just rumors, and then it was teasers by the official Toyota Instagram account of about this car being released and all that. They were teasing us quite a lot, so we all knew it was coming. So right away, I assumed at one point in time there might be a GRMN, and it seems like finally that might be happening. Also, rumors about a GRMN Supra, those have been going out for a while. Also, first of all, they gave the Supra manual. They released this car with the manual only at first. Now it has the new automatic, but whatever. Yaris manual only at first. So while everyone else is focused on making EVs, well, at the very least, cars with CVTs, but making EVs and hybrids and this and that. Toyota is just releasing manual cars one after the other, just bang them out. So, thanks, Toyota. That's fantastic. Rumors have been going around for a while about the GRMN Supra, so hopefully it's supposed to be with the M4 engine, so that would just be mind-blowing. Hopefully that's happening. I really hope the GRMN Corolla is happening. That's a car that I would do anything to own, to afford, to have. So I'm praying. Also, they have announced that they're producing. It's not officially out yet. I think it's 2025 model year. Well, technically Lexus, but Lexus is Toyota. So Toyota has released the Morizo RR for Japan only, which is a 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual transmission SUV. Yeah, you read that right. You heard that right. Sorry. In times where everyone is trying to out-compete each other for making the latest and greatest electric vehicles and whatnot, Toyota is releasing a 300 horsepower all-wheel drive manual SUV. That is just mental. I mean, how can you not love that? Sadly, it's Japan only. That's a car I'll probably ever get to experience or even see in person, unless maybe they bring it to one of the auto shows, SEMA or NY or Chicago or whatever, and I happen to be there and look at it. But probably a car I'll never get to experience, sadly. However, it is mental on paper what that car is. So, I mean, how can you not be making all this stuff when you have a CEO like Akio Toyoda? I mean, that guy's an absolute legend. He personally test drives all the GR vehicles before they're released. While during pre-production testing and that kind of stuff. What other CEO of a car company test drives a rally car that flips over and destroys rally cars while test driving? Yeah. And from what I understand, I don't have any concrete information on this, but from what I understand, it was his idea to make the Morizo RR, the Lexus. We don't even have it here, so I forget off the top of my head what it's called. I think LBX. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think it's an LBX. From what I understand, it was his idea to even make that car. He has one in his personal collection, along with the GR Corolla. From what I understand, it was his idea to make this car as well. Not 100% sure on that, but I do know for a fact that he has both of those in his personal collection of cars, which he drives. And he has personally tested all of them. The Corolla, the Yaris, the Morizo RR. So, he's just an absolute legend. I mean, when you have a CEO like that, it's pretty hard not to make fun, enthusiast cars, isn't it? Yeah, recently it was all over the news that he flipped. There's even a video that I've seen of him flipping the Yaris while testing it. That's what I call full send. Also, what's new? Toyota is again, just nothing, no official confirmation, but rumors which have gained serious traction. They're building a 600 horsepower, 2-liter turbo, 4-cylinder engine for production. Yeah, in a time where everyone is making EVs and hybrids and whatnot, Toyota is releasing a 2-liter turbo production engine. Well, from what I read, the racing form, whatever that's supposed to mean. I guess that's not gonna make it to street cars, or it's gonna be in some very high performance street cars. The racing version is gonna make 600 horsepower. The normal production version of the 2-liter turbo is gonna make only 395, basically 400 horsepower out of a 2-liter turbo, which is absolutely insane, whichever way you want to look at it. There's only, the A45 AMG, and the Evo FQ440 off the top of my head that have made that sort of power from the factory, from a 4-cylinder engine. The AMG is 400, high 300s, low 400s. Correct me, someone put it down in the comments. I don't know off the top of my head. And the FQ440 Evo, which is the most powerful production 4-cylinder engine, makes 404. Well, technically a little less than 440, but yeah. So if the 600 horsepower version comes out, that's definitely going to be the most powerful production 4-cylinder engine. The G16 is already the most powerful production 3-cylinder engine. So yeah, that's also another rumor that is absolutely mind-blowing. And there's more rumors about the return of the Celica and the MR2, especially the MR2, have gained a lot of traction recently, which is also another car, well, 2 cars that we can only love. Honestly, you can't hate those cars, even if they bring it back as some sort of EV or whatever it may be, hybrid. I'm sure it's gonna be, I'm coming from a guy that does not like EVs, I'm sure it would be a fun car to drive. Just like, and I'm going off topic here, I don't like EVs, but I'm sure the new electric GTI will be very fun. It'll be a blast to drive. Knowing VW, they know what they know what they're doing when it comes to making a hot hatch. Yeah, there's also been rumors about a new Toyota GR Starlet, which is honestly probably the car I'm looking forward to being released most, if it does get released. It's just my type of car, a little bit more than what the new MR2 or Celica will be if they come out. The Starlet is kind of more my cup of tea. So I only wish them all the best, and I sincerely do hope that they release all of those cars, and it will be interesting to see how it develops. Maybe we get to see some concepts at SEMA, at NY Auto Show, at I don't know, Tokyo. Tokyo's a big one for them in the coming years. So let's wait and see. Well, thank you guys very much for watching the first ever episode of Car Talk. Stay tuned for more Car Talk videos, and stay tuned for more channel videos in general. I have a lot of things cooking, so in terms of videos and ideas. So yeah, stay tuned and peace out.